What sessen and handemut yas? What if why bitterness takes root? Schopenhauer's perspective on discontent is actually a trap. Imagine standing at the precipice of your own life, grappling with the weight of unfulfilled desires and unmet expectations. Each day, you feel the tendrils of resentment creeping into your heart, twisting your thoughts into a bitter narrative that seems impossible to escape. You question your choices, your relationships, even your own worth. Could it be that this pervasive discontent, which promises insight and clarity, is nothing more than a seductive illusion, a labyrinth designed to ensnare your spirit? The answer lies within, waiting to be uncovered. Imagine sitting in a dimly lit room, the weight of unspoken discontent pressing down like a heavy fog. You've tried to brush it off, only to find it lingering like an unwelcome guest, leaving you in a state of perpetual unrest. Bitterness, it seems, is not merely the absence of satisfaction, but a slow simmering poison that seeps into our being. What if this discontent is actually a trap of our own making, as Schopenhauer might suggest? Can you break free, or will you remain ensnared in its grasp? Here's what's curious. Schopenhauer believed that our desires are like a mirage, forever elusive. He wrote,
"Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills."
The infight detour. This suggests a profound paradox. We pursue what we think will fulfill us, yet we're often left with a sense of emptiness. Most people never notice this subtle trickery of desire. But then, what if the true root of bitterness lies not in the unachieved, but in our relentless pursuit of it? Consider this. The world tells us that happiness is a destination, and yet when we arrive, our hearts remain restless, searching for more. You've probably felt this before. That moment when you achieve what you thought would bring you peace, only to find yourself searching again. It's as if the very act of wanting is inherently flawed, a perpetual cycle of dissatisfaction. Schopenhauer's perspective urges us to question whether the pursuit itself is the source of our discontent. But then, what if we reframe our understanding of contentment? Imagine a life where satisfaction isn't tied to achievement, but found in the acceptance of what is. Suddenly, the chase loses its allure, and the weight of expectation begins to lift. Most people never consider this shift, seeing contentment as a passive state. And honestly, that changes everything. Now, stay with me here. Bitterness, as Schopenhauer might argue, isn't a natural state but a learned one. It's the accumulation of unmet desires, a prison we unknowingly build around ourselves. What if liberation lies not in changing our circumstances, but in changing our mindset? Can you let go of the relentless pursuit and embrace the present moment, or will you remain a prisoner of your own expectations? The strange thing is, this shift doesn't require monumental change. It begins with the simple act of noticing. Noticing when desire turns to discontent, when the pursuit overshadows the joy of the moment. It's about pausing to ask,
Is this truly what I want? Or am I caught in the cycle of wanting?
maybe that's the point? Some people never ask themselves this question, but perhaps you're different. Perhaps you'll find the courage to explore the subtle art of letting go, to step off the treadmill of desire and into the quiet simplicity of being, not as a conclusion, but as a beginning.